Sun shining, time to rise and grind. Coffee brewing, Rich Rockwell's on my mind. Mics are high, got that energy flowing. DJ in the booth and the laughter keeps growing. Wrestling announcer spitting lines so quick, like with a football game. And he's a play-by-play slick. Torch in his hand, now he's running the show. Funny man vibes, got that endless flow. Guests lined up, bring them one by one. From the ring to the field, oh, this day's just begun. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. Yeah, I step up bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. So, we're bringing our best. Yeah. From local legends to stars on the rise. Every week a new voice, endless surprise. Rich keeps it rolling like a perfect pass. Jokes on deck, no worries, just laugh it off fast. Rolling through topics, touch on culture and more. Life's a ring, man, we're ready to score. Got fans in the stands, hear them shout and cheer. Rich hooks us close like a friend always near. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing our best. So come on in, it's a party, no regrets. From the mat to the mic, here's the freshest sense. Rich is your guide in this audio race. With laughter and wisdom, it's the ultimate space. So what's next on our list? Bring the fun, don't you fret. With our DJ Rich Rockwell Interior, don't miss a beat. Each episode's a journey where we laugh and we cheer. So strap in tight, folks, the show's pumped up here. Rich Rockwell, the morning vibe, feel that beat. With the whole tuning in, let the laughter compete. Football plays, wrestling tales, it's all about the zest. This show is for the people, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah, man, we're bringing out best. Yeah.
Why not? I don't know what's going on with it, David. I don't know what's going on with the music at all. No, it's not broke. It's playing on my end, just not on y'all's end. And then yesterday I was listening back and I heard where it was echoing. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe we'll just start kicking off the show without any theme music. I have no idea. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday morning. How you doing? What's up, Tactical? What's up, David Murphy? Hey, Trucker Wendy. How you doing? What's up, little doggy? How you doing? No intro, no song, no sound on the third intro song. Others were fine. All right, let's do this. Can you all hear this song? Because there's only two intros I play. There's this one.
Early. Shit, it's early. Morning.
Can everybody hear that one? Right. Little doggy says, here's the deal, Rich Rockwell's a badass. I don't know, can you all hear that song?
It's Patrick.
I'm waiting. It's playing right now on my end. So y'all let me know if you can hear that song. It should be the shit is early song. All right, everybody can hear that one, good deal. Let's see now. So we're going to stop that one, and then we'll go to the countdown timer. Can y'all hear this one? Then we come in, the camera doesn't work, then we come here, now it's working. Then we say, good morning, everybody, it's Tuesday, or whatever day. Okay, so y'all can't hear the countdown. All right, so I'll have to look at that, see what's going on with it. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Just got that message. Hope everybody's doing all right. Welcome to Rich and the People, where it's, the people are all in comments. It's just Rich inside the studio. What's up, Savvy Wednesday? How you doing, man? Everybody says negative Ghost Rider, negative on the countdown song. So, all right, at least I nailed it down to where I need to look at. No, he said he heard it right at the end. So, all right. Anyways, at least we got all that taken care of. So, hope everybody. Nope. I haven't lost my voice yet. Hopefully, everybody's doing all right though today. Wrapping up, we got some great news you can use and things. We'll dive into that here in just a minute. I just want to remind everybody, of course, it is Tuesday. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Wednesday now. See, I don't even know what day it is. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Made it to the middle of the week. So we got just a couple days left on the tattoo contest. I've gotten a few submissions in, but the submissions have slowed down. So, man, get them in. Even if you're not an artist as far as, like, drawing goes, use ChatGPT. Use AI to come up with the design. But submit your tattoo design to rich@richandthepeople.com. Next week, we're going to be posting them on Facebook and allowing everybody to vote on them. And whatever ones make it to the top 8, then we're going to put on the Wheel of Pain the next week. And we'll have a live tattoo artist in studio here. And whatever tattoo it lands on the Wheel of Pain is what I have to get. So y'all tune in for that one. Also, y'all, please be sure to share out the podcast. Tell your friends about it. Tell everybody about it. Tell them where to tune in. I had posted on the Facebook yesterday for Rich and the People, kind of an open question to everybody if you want to comment, which is just basically, hey, thanks. You've been rocking with me still since Patrick officially retired back just before Christmas. So I just kind of wanted to do a checkup. You know, we're obviously enjoying still putting the show on together, but I would like to see it grow, and I kind of feel like we've hit a lull. So I was just wondering, hey, from your opinions, what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? Where could we make some improvements at? Things like that. What do y'all want to see? More of, or less of, or return, or should we just pack it all up and call it done? But y'all, please do share that post and go on Facebook and comment. And give us your feedback because we're definitely looking for that. And then, of course, while you're there, submit a tattoo idea for me to get. Remember, if your idea is chosen, your submission from the Wheel of Pain, you're going to walk away with a $50 Walmart gift card for submitting your tattoo design. So definitely check that out. All right, what else we got going on today? I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and dive into some news that you can use. Let's see here. Let's just go over it. Southern Command announced last night that the U.S. had carried out its first land operation against cartels in Ecuador. It says the U.S. military took a major step in its war on drug cartels yesterday, carrying out its first ever land operation against South American cartel groups. U.S. Southern Command announced the joint operation with Ecuadorian military forces. Ecuadorian, whatever, describing the targets as designated terrorist organizations in Ecuador. It's a significant escalation in tactics. Until now, U.S. military action against cartels in the Western Hemisphere has been limited to airstrikes on smuggling boats. Southcom released a brief video appearing to show the joint operation, but provided no details about what specifically was targeted, which groups, blah, 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 if there was casualties. Let's see here. What else? State Department's working to help Americans stranded in the Middle East as attacks continue. Yeah, we've all been seeing all the constant news reports about everything going on over there. Small engine Cessna 172 crashed into the Hudson River Monday night, shortly after taking off from Long Island MacArthur Airport. The pilot and one passenger both escaped the wreckage and swam to shore, suffering only minor injuries. The plane went down near Newburgh, about 62 miles north of Manhattan. Emergency crews initially had trouble locating the aircraft before spotting it in the water. Cause of the crash is under investigation. New York governor called it another miracle on the Hudson, a nod to the famous 2009 U.S. Airways water landing. Yeah, but this dude was in a single-engine Cessna. Wasn't in a major commercial airline jet. Uh, good morning, Eric Bowmaster from Midlothian, Virginia. How you doing? Little Doggy says, I think you should juggle more. Juggling clowns are the best. Got him. All right, Wendy. We'll see what we can work out on that. Yeah, definitely. And if I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to juggle because I know how to juggle a lot of different projects, but actually juggling anything physically, that's a different thing. Let's see here. What else we got going on today? Let's go up here and take a look at it. See, former NFL quarterback Tim Tebow is calling on Congress to put an end to child sex trafficking. Testifying Tuesday before the Senate Judiciary Subcommittee on Crime and Counterterrorism, Tebow said the number of online child sex abuse victims that have unidentified has nearly tripled from about 20,000 to just under 60,000 since 2024. He said the numbers were determined by investigative partnerships with the Tim Tebow Foundation. The Heisman Trophy winner stressed every day, these children are praying that we are going to respond, but how are we going to respond? While his testimony focused on exploitation in digital spaces, he challenged the subcommittee to find gaps in their investigation systems and track criminals with more precision. So yeah, I guess that's what's going on. He's talking to them about that. A woman asked for some life advice on Threads and got some travel tips. A woman's request for life advice on Threads has created a list of great travel tips. The woman wrote, I'm 41, give me oddly specific life tips. No general, surround yourself with positive people. I want the most random, specific advice possible. Here are some travel tips that were offered up. I don't know how this got here, though, but anyways. It says, don't be afraid to fly solo. Go to Venice. It's overcrowded, overpriced, and full of tacky souvenir shops. But go, one person wrote. Most cities were built on land. This one is in the sea. There is nothing like it on Earth. Another one says, collect something at every destination. It doesn't have to be a souvenir. It might be food, an experience, or just a selfie, but collecting that will make the memory stronger. And then it says, another one says, bring the same brand toiletries you use at home when you travel. I found it made me feel more comfortable when I did a lot of business travel. So, I mean, hey, I guess that's life tips so that you need to travel more. Let's see. D-Murph says a weekly prank call would be cool. Okay. All right, we could do that. Tactical says in response to the Arkansas Razorback tattoo, he's not gay, Wendy, I don't think. Little Doggy says, juggling is easy. Just toss 3 things in the air all at once and keep them moving. I like that idea, though, David Murphy. Yeah, definitely. We can see if we can start doing like a weekly prank call or something for sure. Let's see. What else? Apparently, Ringo Starr is dropping a new album. It's called Long, Long Road, and he's already shared the album's first single, It's Been Too Long. The upcoming record features 10 songs and marks the 85-year-old's second country album and will feature collabs with Billy Strings, Sheryl Crow, and St. Vincent. It says Long, Long Road will be out on April 24th. Hey, that's my birthday. So that's what's going on, at least so far, if you care about that. Speaking about music news, Billy Idol recently came out, said smoking crack helped him quit heroin. Said he started smoking crack to kick his heroin addiction, and spoiler alert, it worked. Yeah, who would have thought, replacing one drug with another one. Says during an appearance on Club Random with Bill Maher, Idol admitted that smoking crack allowed him to stop using heroin. Says once you're trying to get off heroin, what do? You go to something else. I started smoking crack to get off heroin. Did you really? Maher asked, and Idol replied, it worked. In the new documentary, Billy Idol Should Be Dead, the 70-year-old rock legend spoke about his career and the bad boy ways that almost cost him his music career and life. He says, I had it all, and I lit it with butane. While building his successful career, Idol took many risks with his life, battling addiction to heroin, while also speeding through the streets on his motorcycle, driving way too fast, saying, I'm super lucky. In an interview with the Associated Press in April 2025, Idol shared that the rock and roll lifestyle embraced drugs. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, isn't that like the tagline? Sex, drugs, rock and roll. And that he first took his first hit of acid when he was just 12 years old. He said, "There's a point in my life where I was very drug addicted." I mean, it sounds like you're still at that point if you're just replacing drug addictions with other drugs to be addicted to. Just saying. I mean, anyways. Oh, so that's what's going on with Billy Idol. Let's see here. Good morning, Keith Daniels. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. I got some big things coming up. Let's see. May 16th, Vapors Championship Wrestling is is making their way back at the Moose Lodge in Saline County. This Saturday, I'm heading up to Judsonia for this week. I'm heading up to Judsonia to do some announcing for Natural State Wrestling. So be sure to check that out if you're in that area, or check them out on Facebook. Saving Wednesday said, "No doubt been playing at the Sphere, Rich." Little Doggy said, "Crack is good for me," I guess. All right, let's see here. What else do we got going on? This is fun trying to, do all this on your own. All right. Let's see. So, it's been warming up lately, which has been nice. I've been absolutely loving it. However, do keep your eyes to the sky. Severe weather may bring tornadoes to the country's midsection. Says severe weather is targeting millions across the South with the potential to bring thunderstorms, hail, and tornadoes. The severe weather season is beginning right on cue as the calendar flips to March. And NOAA's Storm Prediction Center has issued severe weather threats through next week. These storms will primarily be focused from Texas to Missouri. By Friday, they'll stretch into the Great Lakes region. Conditions are expected to persist throughout the weekend. And given the likelihood of severe storms forming, the Storm Prediction Center has already issued a Day 6 severe weather outlook from north central Texas into the Arkansas and Louisiana regions. So just be sure, be aware, be weather aware. Keep an eye on whatever weather outlet you choose. I know there's, of course, local news outlets on TV. There's Arkansas Weather Watchers. And then, of course, if you're up around Tactical's area or really anywhere in Arkansas, check out the Hartman Weather Facebook page. Andy's always staying on top of everything, Tactical Turkey. So, speaking of which, Tactical, I'm sure if you've had a chance to look, how's everything shaping up? You think we're going to be in for anything, or is it just going to kind of blow over us and maybe just be a little bit loud? Let us know for sure. Target is ditching synthetic colors in cereal. They're hopping on the natural bandwagon after removing artificial dyes and ingredients found in ultra-processed foods from its store brands last October. They're now ditching synthetic colors in cereals. They've been working with national brands and private labels to make the switch, which happens in May. The company explained their latest move, noting, "We know consumers are increasingly prioritizing healthier lifestyles, and we're moving quickly to evolve our offerings to meet their needs." So, yeah, that's what's going on there. Looks like the Chrisleys might be back in trouble here. If you remember, Chrisley Knows Best, Savannah Chrisley corrects Good Girl RX site after a FDA warning. Apparently, her weight loss product website has been scrutinized by the FDA. Chrisley's Good Girl RX was sent a warning letter by the FDA because of the language used in peddling the compounded GLP-1 prescription meds. The FDA particularly didn't like the phrases FDA-approved meds, FDA-approved options, and clinically proven GLP-1 results. The warning letter explained the compound drug product her site offers are not FDA-approved and have not been evaluated for safety and effectiveness. Now the site has been updated with disclaimers saying that they are not FDA-approved. Savannah tells news outlets this was about website wording, not patient safety. There were no fines and or disciplinary action. So, yeah. Did y'all hear about this deadliest catch death that happened? Apparently, all right, Tactical says only a 2% chance for tornadoes today. Risk is low, but conditions will be favorable to get us to that 2%. Get your weather info whenever you can, or hit him up, Hartman, Arkansas Weather, absolutely. And while you're checking out Hartman, Arkansas Weather on Facebook or the internet, don't forget to head over to Etsy and check out Mike's Smoked Salt Seasoning. It's my show. I can do what I want. If I want to smoke on it, why not, right? So yeah, I mentioned earlier about the, if y'all have heard about the deadliest catch death. It says the Coast Guard is investigating it. A crew member for the reality TV show Deadliest Catch had died while fishing off the coast of Alaska, and now his death is under investigation. Captain Rick Shelford of the Lucian Lady announced on Monday that 25-year-old Todd Meadows died during filming last week. Meadows was working as a deckhand for the captain and was filming his first season as the newest member of the Deadliest Catch crew. The U.S. Coast Guard says Meadows fell overboard, and they note he was recovered unresponsive by the crew approximately 10 minutes later. And despite immediate first aid attempts to resuscitate were unsuccessful. Of course, the agency is leading the investigation of the incident. So, man, that's certainly sad to hear, and sorry for their loss there. But now the ad ain't playing no sound. Jeez. I don't know what's going on. Ever since I got this new board, it's got to be some setting somewhere. We'll have to get it figured out. Sorry, y'all. No, y'all just went deaf for a few minutes. If you're going to get back at a former employer by breaking the law, you probably want to be prepared for the consequences. A former library employee in Butler County, Pennsylvania, is facing charges for allegedly deleting records. Authorities claim Evelyn Green hacked into the Evans City Public Library system after quitting her job and deleted several years' worth of records. Some of the files were historical records. Green admitted to the police she did the deed and now faces felony charges of unlawful computer use and computer trespass. So, hey, if all of a sudden you're around that town and you decide to go pay on your library fines from 1982, well, they might have been taken care of. Because, really, what else did they delete? Like, did the libraries keep a whole bunch of files on people? I don't know. Seems a little crazy to me. Absolutely a little crazy. Still no sound? No, y'all can hear me now. Y'all should be able to, at least. We'll see. All right, let's see. World's 24-year-old electronics enthusiast in India has constructed the world's smallest arcade machine, a 0.98 inches tall device that runs Space Invaders. At least shows good game. Says Kiran Patil said he has been fascinated by electronics since he was a child, and over the years his interest has led him to experiment with multiple microelectronics projects. Says his arcade machine measures, where did it go here? Measures 0.98 inches tall, 0.6 inches long, and 0.59 inches wide. It features 4 buttons and can run an emulated version of the classic arcade game Space Invaders. Said the idea first came to him during the COVID-19 pandemic. Guinness World Records confirmed that the result of his efforts is officially the world's smallest arcade machine. He previously earned world record titles in April 2019 when he built the world's smallest working drill, measuring 0.24 inches tall, 0.27 inches long, and 0.18 inches wide. So there you go. Good morning, Mia. How you doing today? Welcome. Yeah, I just came to the comments. I was getting ready to say that. Tackle said Rich has a 0.98 inch tall device. Yeah. A network outage that caused several government offices to lose phone and internet services in an Ohio county is now being blamed on a squirrel. Medina County officials said the February 20th outage that knocked out phone and internet services at government facilities, including the county prosecutor's office, was initially thought to be caused by contractors accidentally slicing through underground fiber. County Administrator Matt Springer revealed at last week's commissioners' meeting that the true cause has been found to be that a squirrel built a nest inside the fiber infrastructure and chewed through multiple lines. Squirrels, of course, are known to be menaces to utility companies, being blamed for numerous power outages across the United States over the years. I'd like to talk to Mikey G about that, see how much he hates squirrels. So, is there another video to comment on? I'm not sure what you mean, David. I mean, there's the Facebook side of things. So, like right now, y'all are commenting on YouTube, and we're also broadcasting on Facebook at the same time, so we get comments on there. No. It's not your phone not loading the comments. Just those comments are on Facebook. So, anyways, Sea Level. Hey, what's up, Sea Level? He says, good morning. Great day in America. Absolutely, man. Always. Good morning to you. I know the elections were yesterday. I was looking over the results today. I didn't see much, but yeah, looks cool. Let's see here. Tell you what, let's do this here for a minute. We'll be back. Hopefully this will work and y'all hear something. If not, we'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I'm living in a world where they can't let it go. All these fake ass smiles, man, I'm seeing the show. People pointing fingers like they run the block, but I'm sitting back chilling, not giving a fuck. I've been trapped in the drama, they can keep the pain. Caring about the haters, that's a lost campaign. Life's too short to be caught in the trap, so I'm burning all the bridges, yeah, I'm cutting that crap. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why I don't give two fucks. No fucks given, I'm rising up like a phoenix from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate. Got my heart locked down, yeah, I threw away the key. They want my attention, man, they gotta pay a fee. Words that they spit, it's a circus act, but I'm the lion roaring, you know I'm done with all that crap. Fakes in my face, can't keep up the charade. Talking all that nonsense like I'm here for a debate. But this is my life, I'm living it raw. I'm done with the caution, I'm breaking all the law. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why I don't give two fucks. No fucks given, I'm rising up like a phoenix from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate. What's with the pressure, why they want me to break? I'm a bomb waiting, can't you see the quake? So I'm shouting out loud, yeah, I'm taking a stand. With every single word, I'm reclaiming my land. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why I don't give two fucks. No fucks given, I'm rising up like a phoenix from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate. What's with the pressure, why they want me to break? I'm a bomb waiting, can't you see the quake? So I'm shouting out loud, yeah, I'm taking a stand. With every single word, I'm reclaiming my land. Fucking caring fucking sucks, that's why I don't give two fucks. No fucks given, I'm rising up like a phoenix from the muck. Plot twist in the story, I'm the one they hate, but I'm living on my terms and there ain't no debate.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Hope everybody's doing all right. Getting ready for the weekend, man. It's been absolutely beautiful out. I'm excited for it. I'm happy the warm weather is here. Anybody got big plans for the weekend? Going out anywhere? Doing anything special? Let me know what they are. I never know where we might catch up. Little doggy and I, next week, we're going to be heading out to the Looney Bin Comedy Club. I actually won a pack of 4 tickets to go see a show out there, so invited little doggy, and I believe T-Mac is coming, and we got myself and then one other ticket. So we'll see. Y'all might get a invite, or come check it out with us if you want to come hang out. Next time a major artist drops a new album, you may want to stay off the road. A new survey connected to Harvard Medical School found a clear link between big music release days and a spike in deadly car accidents. Using data from a federal traffic fatality database and Spotify's charts, the team tracked the 10 most streamed albums between 2017 and 2022. On the day those albums dropped by major artists like Taylor Swift or Drake, streaming actively jumped by nearly 40%, while traffic deaths climbed by 15%. Says researchers ruled out the obvious, easy explanations for this. They adjusted for holidays, day of the week, and even driver sobriety. Says the spike held up even among sober drivers and during both daytime and nighttime hours. One detail that stood out in the data, the jump in fatalities was more pronounced in cars equipped with Apple CarPlay, suggesting that in-car phone mirroring tech makes drivers more likely to mess with their playlists while moving. Researchers say the culprit appears to be distracted driving tied to the excitement of a new drop, not just Friday night partying. So, right? There you go, Mike. I appreciate that. Mike sent me a message, said, I think you should smoke all you want. There ain't no rules against it. You make the rules. It's my damn show. I can smoke if I want. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's why it's better to be an Android user. Screw you, Apple. We're safer. And, I guess I could see that, the research behind it. I feel like it's just a coincidence more than anything. I mean, yeah, I get it, the new music drops, but yeah, you have, it's an innocent, bystander, I guess you'd say. Like, of course, the album comes out, there's going to be more people listening to it. So then, in turn, there's going to be more distracted driving, which then raises the amount of accidents. Like, it's not a big, huge, I don't see why they had to do a study about it. I mean, I could have told you that off without the whole study and just taken the $500 million that they got for it and went and spent it on something else. So, speaking of which, I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I did hear... so what, it was the Powerball that somebody won in Arkansas, and then I heard there was another big lotto win the other day. It wasn't Mega Millions, because I know Mega Millions is up there right now. But still, I forget. I'll have to check, see if I can find that story. All right, let's do some of this. Why not? This shit ain't funny.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard fuck drowning some honey. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? This shit ain't funny. What? This shit ain't funny, funny. This shit ain't funny. What? So stop laughing. This shit ain't funny, what? This shit ain't funny, funny. This shit ain't funny, what? So stop laughing.
Yes, sir. Let's dive right into it. You know, the easiest way to make it to the top of law enforcement's must-catch list? Rob donut shops. 20-year-old Oakland man has been charged with 4 counts of second-degree robbery for a string of East Bay donut shop heists. Police say he is suspected in at least 6 total incidents, including 4 that happened on the same day. all but one targeted donut shops in Oakland and San Leandro. He and a uncharged accomplice allegedly jumped over counters to raid cash registers or grab the registers and ran. Investigators identified him through cell phone records, surveillance footage, and victim statements. When officers came to arrest him, he was wearing shoes that matched those seen on one of the robbers in the surveillance footage. They didn't get him by going, oh, yeah, we know that glazed donut was from Joe's Donut Shop. They just got hit today. I know those donuts. You're the one that did it. No. Anyways, donut stealer going to be spending some time in jail now. Twin sisters from Clearwater, Florida, have been charged with felony animal cruelty after one of them allegedly threw a 3-pound, 16-year-old Chihuahua named Princess out of a moving SUV. 54-year-old Tracy Fitzgerald is accused of tossing the dog out the passenger side window while the vehicle was traveling at about 50 miles per hour near Largo on January 22nd. A witness said the dog landed on the sidewalk about 5 feet from the car, suffered blunt force trauma, exposed areas of her skull, a bleeding eye, and a suspected traumatic brain injury. Oh, how sad. Her owner, Tracy's twin sister, Stacy Fitzgerald, was also charged because the dog belonged to her. Both were arrested on the 26th. Tracy was released after posting a $5,000 bond and ordered not to own or possess any more animals. Well, yeah, absolutely. You don't need them. Like, that's sad. Don't do that. I actually had a dog years ago. It was a beagle. Somebody had done that too, and we adopted him and took him in. But don't throw your dog. I mean, pepper spray a Chihuahua in the eye is one thing. Throwing him out of a car at 50 miles an hour, that's something completely different, man. That's not cool. They deserve more than that. So, all right, let's see here. Speaking about California, where did it go here now? There it is. A Irvine family says they home lab belonging to their teen that the FBI raided was being used to cure cancer. An Orange County family whose home was surrounded by FBI agents and SWAT team members after suspicious items were found in its garage say there's nothing nefarious about the discovery. The investigation started on February 23rd when the landlord of the property called police to report the suspicious materials. The FBI, along with Orange County Fire Authority personnel and the California National Guard's Weapons of Mass Destruction Civil Support Team, responded to the property to investigate. And throughout the probe, which has now lasted a week, agents covered in hazmat gear have been seen entering the home and removing unknown items. It was later revealed by Irvine police that the incident began after a juvenile at the residence mixed unknown chemicals. Lots of pictures here on the article of them removing items. Says the specific substances involved, along with the surrounding circumstances, are being carefully and methodically evaluated by subject matter experts from multiple disciplines. In the wake of authorities descending upon the home, neighbors expressed shock, with one man telling news outlets the people who lived there were just a family. It wasn't the type of house where people would come and go often. It wasn't anything that fits what you think this type of law enforcement response would justify. The attorney who represents the family that lives at the home has spoken to the media about the situation, saying, this is someone who's going to help cure cancer one day. He's not a terrorist. Ray described the equipment inside the teenager's home-based laboratory as benign, including items such as Bunsen burners and other materials found in a 6th grade lab. Ray also spoke with news outlets on Monday, further explaining what happened and how the 17-year-old at the center of all this is completely innocent. Said this is how it went down. There was a repair that needed to be done at the house, and over the course of that repair being conducted, the people that were there to check it out, I believe it was a small water leak or something to that effect, set it off the rails when it was reported. The attorney described the young teen as brilliant and noted that he is about to graduate college at the age of 17. He also runs a YouTube channel where he does science experiments in the family garage. Yeah, it's called Come See Things Go Boom. And even when he's not home, he's still devoted to his studies and to developing educational content. Really, what we have here is a 17-year-old kid who is brilliant and just wrapping up college, who wants to be a doctor one day, and he's very interested in chemistry and biology. One of the experiments he was running was a synthesis of certain types of chemicals to create compounds and stuff like that. This is someone who wants to cure cancer one day. That's all this is. So that's what they're saying. Well, it doesn't say. I was hoping somewhere in here it would say what the chemicals were, but it just keeps going on about that. So nonetheless, be careful what you're mixing in your basement, I guess, right? All right, checking over comments here real quick. Not seeing anything else. So, yeah. Y'all, as always, like I said, be sure send in those tattoo ideas. Wendy will get working on yours to make it a submission. If y'all can't draw yourself or make it, hand by hand, I have no issues with using AI to come up with the tattoo idea. Some submissions already on there, so we got 2 more days. Like I said, Friday we'll post the submissions and let everybody start voting on them. Thank you all for your suggestions so far this morning on different things we can do, like adding in the weekly prank calls, things like that. So we'll definitely work on that. Y'all keep thinking on it, and be sure to sound off on Facebook about anything else we can do, or if we're doing anything wrong or anything we need to do better. Whatever you want to say, it's your chance. So be sure to do that. What's up, Ontario? How you doing, man? Can't wait for you to be back here in studio with me, man. Also, don't forget to check out Mike's Smoke Salt Seasoning. You see a couple of them right down here. You can find them on Etsy. That stuff is awesome. Put it on everything, man. You absolutely once you try it once, you're never gonna use another seasoning again. Like it just covers it all. So be sure to check that out. Also, hit up my boy Chauncey Foxworth over at Machine Fitness. Whether you're looking to get in shape, you want to become a fighter, start out your fighting career, or for your kids, you're just looking for them to find some discipline and something also to do to get some energy out and learn how to, properly defend themselves if they're ever in a situation with a bully or anything like that, man. Definitely hit up Chauncey Foxworth out there at Machine Fitness in Hot Springs. He'll get you hooked up with some great lessons, get you in shape or whatever you're looking for. And also hit up John Bailey if you got a project around the house or office that needs to be done. Jack of all trades, master of none. Hit up John Bailey, work handyman services. He'll get you taken care of at a decent price. He's not gonna rip you off, not gonna charge you an arm and a leg or anything like that. So be sure to hit him up. Remember, Ontario and I are going to be up at Natural State Wrestling this Saturday in Judsonia. It's just about 45 minutes away, so if you're looking for something to do, come up and check out the show up there. It's going to be a great time. Ontario says, Mike's Smoke Salt Seasoning. Make sure your girl enjoys your meat, in his commercial voice that I can't do. Y'all, love y'all as always. Be sure to tune back in tomorrow. I believe maybe Ontario will be here. If not, I'm sure somebody else will to join alongside me. As always, love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support as always, and we will see you tomorrow. Later, everybody.